Okay, we good?
Yeah.
Yo! Welcome or welcome back to The Unlucky Specialists. This is Intellectual Magic part 16.
Is it 16 already?
Fucking 16 already.
I genuinely thought it was 15.
No, it was 15 last week.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Come on,
because you were the one that was like, yeah, Intellectual Magic 15. I was like, thanks, I keep on forgetting.
Yeah, okay, I get you. So we're going to try and do a very fancy podcast
We
today.
tried to do it last week and we actually had it working, but then
The export fucked on my PC. That's what
and
it
then
was.
we just got really lazy and we just synced up the main camera. So hopefully you'll have this one,
and that one.
this one.
Hopefully if it goes the way we want it to go.
It's not going to go
no,
the way we're
something's going to just blow up.
No. So, you have a couple of things that you want to talk about.
I do. So,
Trusty.
the first one, right, is... It happened a few weeks ago, but I actually feel quite really naked without having my desk in front of me, like in the other podcast.
We only did two. With it.
Yeah, but all my videos have my desk in front of me.
I suppose.
Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago, Kylie Jenner tweeted out that she had cereal with milk for like the first time in her whole life.
Yeah,
right?
I think I know what you're going to talk
So,
about. Yeah.
the other day I'm scrolling through Instagram because I'm a sad fucker, like, and I love my own Instagram. And there was this meme, sort of a meme, but it wasn't a meme. And someone was like, so a cereal company sent Kylie Jenner free cereal and free milk, right? And whoever this person was that tweeted this out was freaking out over it, right? Because her whole thing was, she's nearly worth $1 billion and there's fucking people starving in the world and they can't help them. It's like, you're fucking dead, right? You're dead, right?
Yeah.
But I was only thinking about it the other day, man, and it really kind of got under my skin a bit because I was like, right, first of all, that bitch could probably afford to buy my life 1,000,000 times over, easily.
Yeah, I know, I get that. But do you want to make it even funnier?
She's probably not going to eat it. Like.
No, she's an absolute liar.
Yeah, because someone else put
Because
up going, well, bitch, you lying, and she went through her Instagram.
Yeah, Kylie Jenner straight up lied to the internet about never trying cereal with milk, and Instagram has the proof. And
yeah.
if you scroll down...
The date is back in, like...
the 25th of April 2013.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
5.5 years.
Fuck off. Stupid bitch.
Yeah.
It was just something I seen, something I thought of. I was like,
yeah, and then she's trying to cover up Kylie Jenner. She tweeted it. Last night I had cereal with milk for the first time, life changing. Is the original one.
Yeah.
And then, right, like the tweet right after that, I always like cereal dry, but I always like cereal dry. I never bothered to put milk. First of all, your grammar's atrocious. Finish the sentence, for God's sake.
Fuck's sake.
I know you're an internet celebrity, but still. Like,
no, she's like a full blown celebrity, not an.
Well, no, she's not. She's not full blown celebrity.
Like,
she's not famous for a particular trade or craft. She's famous because her dad was a lawyer for O.J. Simpson.
No, now she has her own like makeup.
Sorry, not even her dad. It was her sister's dad.
Yeah, but
she has a Jenner.
Like,
she has Bruce Jenner's her dad.
She has. Yeah, he was an Olympic athlete though.
But she only got famous because they were growing up with the whole keeping up with the Kardashians thing.
I don't care. I don't keep up with it.
And on that note,
before anything breaks.
Thanks very much for watching. Yeah, no, yeah, it's proper. Just she put something up because she can, and still people were retweeting it and loving it and all because they're like, "Oh my god, you're such an inspiration! You ever had milk before in your cereal? Let's totally give you all the milk and cereal in the world." And it's just
fuck off, like
yeah.
Like the only reason, like, I can't remember what it was, but I was driving
and
in the
plus
car.
she's using Lucky Charms. They're disgusting. Did you ever have them?
No, they're like €20 a box, like.
Well, yeah, if you fucking get them proper in, like, but I've tried
from like Tesco and stuff. They're like £8 a box.
Yeah, but they're
fuck
like,
that.
it's proper just sugary, like marshmallow and those type of little bits. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know how people eat them.
So the next one I want to ask, right, is I have a couple of questions on this one. For my own general curiosity.
But I feel really small because I put the chair down.
Yeah.
I'm looking up at you. It's very strange.
But as our viewers, like the whole 15 of them, know, I'm a very curious person about stuff. So this topic is like, it's something that annoys everyone that isn't one, right? So I'm going to talk about vegans, right? Veganism. So, what's the definition of a vegan? Like, what is the black and white version definition of a vegan? If you were to look it up in a dictionary, like what defines someone for being a vegan, other than being a pants? Like, can you say that? Can you call people nonce?
Yes.
Is nonce a better word?
You can call them whatever you want.
Okay.
Uh,
Animal killers.
Let's see if I can look it up properly. In general terms, I know a vegan is someone that doesn't eat anything from an animal, so they won't
produced by an animal as well, isn't it?
They won't eat the meat, they won't eat the egg of an animal, they won't eat the milk they won't drink the milk of an animal, they won't eat any products
produced
by
an
animal. Yeah.
Right.
So
no,
that's
does that mean then? Do you know the way, like, you see it on Instagram and you see it everywhere about vegans and stuff, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, animal life, fuck animal cruelty and all," right? Does that apply to the likes of mice and rats then?
It applies to everything. Every living organism.
So,
to an extent, because there's certain organisms in the world that you can't help but fight or try and eradicate.
Okay.
Types of
but generally,
like bacteria and stuff, like there's some bacteria that's bad for you, so obviously you don't want to be infected by that, so you inevitably kill it by using medicine.
Right.
Like, that's technically an organism that you're killing.
Yeah.
Viruses are different, but bacteria, like bad bacteria, obviously you're going to want to fight.
Yeah.
Like colds and flus and stuff like
that.
Yeah. That's bacteria in your body.
Yeah.
You don't want that in your body, so you're fighting it with medicine. The medicine's killing it. If you went real strict with it, then you wouldn't survive as a vegan.
My whole thing is, though, right, is that if you're, like, mice are harmless. If you have mice, you don't get rats, right? Generally they don't.
Dependent.
Yeah, but like in a general sense,
more often than not, if there's a mouse around, there's not a rat.
Right. Rats are bad. Rats have like Lyme's disease and loads of
other shit. Rats as pets.
They do. My thing is, if a vegan...
And if you do, fuck yourself.
Yeah. If a vegan moves into a house and he has a rodent problem, is he going against his own beliefs to get them killed?
They're not going to go get them killed. They'll try and find someone that will...
humanely get rid of them.
The house, but they won't get...
But what if it's to the point where they can't do that, though?
They'll move house.
Would they really, though? Would you be so hell-bent on your own self-belief you're better than everyone else?
There's some people, someone we know, that probably would go about and do
but
it
then,
that way.
in saying that, right, technically, having a dog is a form of cruelty.
See, this is my argument as
because
well. I've had this
weren't they, like,
before.
Through they're
domesticated
from evolution, because they used to be like wild and
they used to be like wolves, like
and now like
now they're
over the centuries or whatever,
yeah,
like of housing them and breeding them and stuff, they've de-evolutionized. Would that be, or no, they've evolved to dogs, or
look right. Basically,
I'm not good with me English words, but I know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say as well. Basically, dogs used to be wild.
Yeah,
and then when humans started to settle, that's when we started settling. That's when we started domesticating animals such as dogs and cats. Now, cats you can't. Cats are kind of in limbo. Some of them are really domesticated, and there's others that will never be tamed, even no matter how much you try.
Yeah.
It's just in them. Dogs, for the majority, are domesticated.
Mm.
They know when to be loyal to humans.
Yeah.
But
now, like, just before we go any further in this, I actually have a dog, and Jarhead has two. Like, we don't have any. I don't have anything against anyone.
No,
with a dog or without a dog. But I'm trying to figure out the mindset of being a vegan in the modern day.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, the argument from vegans as well is they're all about conservatism. They're all about clean and green and all that type of stuff. Not just with animals and
I get that. I know there's more to veganism than just I don't eat meat or anything produced by an animal. I get that. I understand that. But my thing is, I see it everywhere, and you see it like with the protests, the talks, and the this and that and all. Anyone that isn't a vegan and eats meat is a murderer, apparently. We're all labelled with the same brush, like, right? I didn't go out and fucking shoot the cow in the head to get the meat, like, do you know that kind of... I just eat the fucking meat, like, right?
But then the argument from a vegan is that there's so many alternatives now that why should you go buy
But then again though, like I've heard stories of like vegans that eat and the food is supposed to be really, really good, and I don't discredit their cooking supplements instead of meat. I don't. Like I heard loads of stories from different people and all, but I've heard that like they have to eat bigger portions of different varieties of food to actually fill themselves instead of just going and getting like a burger and chip. You're full. Like they have to have like like brown rice and couscous and like balsamic rice, like three different types and stuff.
See, this is another thing that annoys me as well. Is the thing. I think one of the problems with vegans is because a lot of them traditionally would probably be omnivores, so they would be meat and veggies beforehand, right? Or more often than not, they were probably vegetarians before they went to veganism, so they had an understanding of it, right? But for the most part, say a lot of vegans ate meat on a regular enough basis. So the problem is, like, for most of us that eat meat, is meat will take up a third to maybe half of your portion of your meal.
Yeah.
Say, in or around, depending. More likely a third if you have, like, if you had if you had a classic Irish dinner, if it was one meat, two veg, and a spud dinner, that's what's classed as a traditional Irish dinner at this point, right? So like say if you had your steak, then you had your raw spuds, and then you had like carrot and broccoli, say that's your dinner, right? So like your meat should technically be 25% of that.
Yeah.
But because we like meat, a lot of us, we'd probably put a little bit more meat, a little less veg.
So it's nearly working out that like it's 15% veg, like, and
yeah, or whatever. Like I'm not gonna go too much into that, like, but that's basically the breakdown of like a normal dinner. Yeah, us, like. Right? But then with a vegan, if you take out the meat, if you substitute that with like tofu, say, you know, just throwing it in there, a lot of them do eat tofu. So if you put that in, it's supposed to have the same amount of protein, if not more protein, than like the average meat you'd put on a plate anyway.
Right.
So if you had that, but you still had your spuds, not in like goose fat or anything, if you had like vegetable oil or whatever. So you had your tofu, your spuds, and then you had your veggies. If you wanted to add another veg into it, like, you know, because we don't have to have two veggies, we could have more if we wanted. Yeah. We could throw in like parsnips.
Yeah, it's not restricted.
No, it's not a strict thing of like one meat, two veg, and spud dinner. But like they don't. If as long as they have enough of their macros, like if they have enough of their protein, fats, and
carbohydrates, like
as long as there's enough of a balance that they have a healthy enough thing, that's fine. One of the big things that is argued towards vegans is they're not getting enough of vitamin B12, and the only true source of vitamin B12 that you do get is from animal meat. There's no real synthetics, there's no real substitutes out there.
And what's B12 for then? What is that vitamin for? You know?
I'm not 100% sure. It's some sort of, I don't know, it's something to help your immune system, I think, or it's your digestion or something.
If anyone out there is watching this and is vegetarian,
I could look it up.
Right,
I actually will look up. So like, but generally, while I'm looking up, all I would say is like that's one of the big arguments that people are saying. Like they're not disputing that veganism is the right way to go. I'm not even arguing against veganism.
No.
The one like, I just like meat, and I'm not
willing to part with it.
I probably sound like a prick. I'm not really willing to part with it because I like the taste of it. It's not that I don't care about animals. It's that
you're just enjoying your dinner.
Yeah, I just like to have a bit of food. Like, and I'm not. One of the biggest arguments I've heard is it's basically a joke now, but it is true. Just because someone's a vegan, it doesn't mean they're a good person. And a lot of vegans think that they're better than other people. Now, I'm painting with a brush now. So if anyone,
but that's fine.
If anyone tries to label me here, all I'm saying is for the majority, not the majority. There are plenty of vegans that are very nice. I know a few vegans, and most of them are lovely. But then there's one or two of them that are attacking you for your choice. Now they think you're brainwashed. That's another argument that gets me. They think you're brainwashed and eating me, and it's not even that. It's just like I wouldn't be the biggest fan of chicken. I like chicken, but I prefer
red meat. Like,
I prefer red meat. I prefer bacon. I prefer ham.
see, I'd be the opposite to that. Like, I
Yeah.
prefer my white meat. Like,
Yeah, and like I like a bit of fish every now and again. But you know, just because I'm eating that, it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Because it's not like we said. Like Brand said, he has a dog. I have 2 dogs. It's not like I'm going out there kicking my dogs because they're animals. You know, I pet them, I treat them well, I have fun with them. Anytime I'm at your house, I'm all over Milo.
Yeah.
Love the dog, and I get on with them. Most animals, they're fantastic. I'm an animal lover. Just because like I enjoy the meat off an animal doesn't mean I don't appreciate nature and animals. And then.
But I want to go back to what you just said, that you were painting them all with a brush there.
Yeah.
And you made it clear that you weren't.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. There are a few.
But at the same
bad
time,
eggs.
yeah,
in
no,
lunch,
but that's fine. But at the same time, every vegan will paint. Not every vegan. The vegans you're on about will paint us with the same brush that we're murderers, we're killers. Like, so it's not fair.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that it's not fair. But the world isn't fucking fair. Like, but it's like they shouldn't be able to get away with that sort of shit if we can't fucking flip the script on them. Like, fair is fair. Do you know that kind of way? Like.
Yeah, I was just looking up the vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is a nutrient that helps keep the body's nerve and blood cells healthy and helps make DNA, genetic material in all cells. Vitamin B12 also helps prevent a type of anemia called megaloblastic anemia that makes people tired and weak. 2 steps are required for the body to absorb vitamin B12 from food.
Fuck, I'm missing B12 in my body.
You probably are. Like genuinely,
yeah.
like if you're lethargic and very tired a lot of the time, to say that you need a bit more.
Bet you that just has a picture of me there.
One was like, oh, one of the Simpsons low vitamin B12 look like Brandon Murphy. Oh, cool.
So there's a thing I found on Instagram the other day, right? And it was from I follow a couple of the actors and actresses from Riverdale. Right?
Are we jumping topic? Are we finished with the vegan talk?
Yeah, I think if we go on anymore...
Okay, I just want to sum up what we just said. I'm not attacking all vegans, and I'm not saying all vegans attack people that eat meat, but all I'm saying is that the few that go out of their way to criticise other people's dietary things, you're not a good Samaritan if you're doing that. You're more of an arsehole than the people you think are monsters for eating meat.
Yeah. So
all I'm going to say here is, don't be a dick. Just
stick to yourself.
Stick to your own principles.
Or tell us the health benefits.
Yeah, not
the health. Like, you wake up, you're not tired. Oh no, you fucking don't.
Main camera shut off there, so
batteries are dead.
That's why I left them ones there for you.
Go again. We'll try and pick that back.
And
in.
we're back.
We'll try and pick it back in.
But the audio on all those cameras would have kept it on. But basically, just you're not strictly a good person for being a vegan if you're still an arsehole to every person that you come across. So just bear that in mind. Like, you know, tell us about veganism, how great it is, say how you feel better about it, and that's amazing and all that. It might, like, less is more is what to say. So if you're not pushing it on people, they're more inclined to look into it. If you encourage people to eat less meat, they're more inclined to eat other stuff, and if they start eating those type of things, they might be weaned off of meat. And if they want to substitute for protein, they'll go look for different resources for it. So
let it be that person's choice, like it was your choice. That's basically it. Like, just, you know, give a bit of guidance and a bit of, I used to eat that all the time and now I eat this instead. It's good. Then that person might go, I might try that. That's it. That's how it starts. You don't need to tell us we're murderers, right? Want to enjoy my greasy burger in peace.
Most people, I think, know that this is the way forward, and when they're ready, I think that's when
they'll take the plunge. Yeah.
It's like a drug addict. They'll know when to.
Fuck you, camera. Fuck you.
Do you want to put batteries in that?
No, we'll just go with these two.
That's if either of them work first.
But that one's gone now, so it's grand. It's going to take too long to do.
Alright, bye main camera.
Right. So the last thing I wanted
so you were talking about
was
you follow Riverdale actors, so KJ Apa, Cole Sprouse, Lily Reinhardt.
Do
you not follow Cole?
I don't. No, I do. I do. I tell you, like, he just doesn't post that often.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, so you follow them three. Cami Mendes.
No,
you don't follow her.
No, I follow Vanessa Morgan.
Yeah, so do I actually.
Right, but that's exactly who I wanted
I
to
don't
talk
follow
about.
Madeline.
No, that's who I wanted to talk about real quick. A couple of months ago, I seen it and I was like, "Fuck, that's a good topic to talk about on the podcast." And my phone broke, and because I got screenshots and stuff. So she was on her story, right? She was at home, but she said she wasn't feeling well. She had a flu or whatever. You've probably seen the story, like, right? But she had an IV drip in.
Right.
Right. So I was like, Jesus, she must be really under the weather if she's an IV dripping. But it turns out that there's this company that sends you out IV drips for your house. So you just buy it online, they post it to you, then when you're not well, you hook it up and put it in your arm yourself. Right? And like it, you know,
direct drug into you basically.
Yeah, so like instead of drinking 65 litres of water for a week and pissing it out of you, this shit does it for you, like in a hospital. But my thing was going,
right, okay.
How fucked up is that? How twisted is that? I'm gonna go through my Google and stuff. If I find the screenshot I have of that, I will put it up. Because I need to know more about this, because that's not right, is it? Can you do that? Do you not have to have like some form of nursing background to fucking stick something in your arm?
Nah. Once you know where to find a vein.
Yeah, but dude, like I've been in and out of hospitals my whole life, and I would be so fucking hesitant to do that. Like,
yeah, but again, it's like people that have like type 1 diabetes, people that have to inject themselves with insulin, like.
Yeah, but isn't that
isn't
that just like into your stomach, like?
No. You can. It's not just in your stomach. You can put it in your leg or anywhere that you can have access to.
Right.
But there's other things that you probably have to inject for, so people obviously get used to it. It's like whenever I go to give blood, they always try and do your left arm because they know that most people, their right arm is the dominant one. They can never find a vein in my left arm. So I don't know why they end up having to go to my right one, and even like a couple of times they've been like, oh yeah, I can see the mark where they've had to go into your arm. And like they always mess around with it, and like I just leave them off because like if they can find it in that arm, great. If not, just switch. It's not a big deal. I think from now on, whenever I do go back, because I haven't gone in a while because of tattoos and stuff, I think I'll just say to them, look, I've always had problems with my left arm. I think you're better off just doing it with my right arm. But like I'm so used to needles now.
No, because don't get me wrong. I'm not like needles. Like
no. But I mean, like if I had to take a drug where it had to be injected, like I think I'd
have enough cop on to be able to do
it.
Yeah,
no, obviously you'd be shown how to do it, but once you do it like 4 or 5 times, I'd say like it'd be part of your life.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Right? Again, I'm just curious as to is this the way it's going to go? Like, do you get me?
Well, like I think you'd have to have a lot of. What was it? Drip hydration. That's what came up for me. Is that what?
It could have been.
Doing?
It could have been.
Oh wait, I need to take one more step to show I'm not a robot.
Okay, take the step then. Beep boop boop boop.
I don't know why this comes up for me.
Anyway, it was just.
I'm a verified user of my own Wi-Fi, sir. Thank you very much.
It was the thing I saw. I had to question it. You're smarter than I am, so therefore you'll get asked questions.
This is driphydration.com. Treatments. Drip Hydration is a mobile IV hydration company.
That's them.
Providing in-home IV infusions with essential fluids, electrolytes, vitamins and antioxidants to quickly remedy a variety of conditions. Select from one of our packages below to learn more, and have like dehydration, energy boost. They have a hangover one that they charge you $280 for that. Fuck off. The immune boost is more than the hangover one. You think something that, like, you know, if your immune system is fucked, like, it'd
be cheaper.
Some money racket. A weight loss one is $400.
Fuck that.
Fuck that, man.
Just want to give you a cramp.
Oh yeah, there's some pictures here, and they're just people just lying on their sofa.
I don't get it though. I don't understand it. Can we leave the podcast now? Because I'm gonna get really fucking tick over this. Like,
do you have anything else to talk about?
No, I'm done. I'm all
very abrupt end, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a spider on my mic.
Bite me.
I want to be Peter Parker.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a very strange topic to end on, but Yeah, apparently this is a new fad.
I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know if anyone else.
I mean,
out there
whatever
watches
happened?
this.
Whatever happened to drinking your own urine? I thought that was the best health thing ever in the world. Whatever happened to that?
You need to go drown in your own urine. That's what you need to do.
No, Montana needs to do that because apparently she does that every morning.
Right. On that note, that's a better note to leave it. Yeah. So let us know what you all thought.
Thanks very much for watching on these cameras till the end because this one was a bitch.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye bye.